And you waited a whole week. You waited a whole week to find out how this podcast ends. Now you're going to get a chance to see how it all comes together. You're going to get to see the second half of our marathon recording session with Preston and Will and Dirk. We're going to have a great time finishing up our podcast that we recorded. We hope you really enjoy. We still got about an hour of content for you this week, even though that was only part of what we recorded. We're going to enjoy 2 more segments and then a closing joke. So we hope you stay with us. Click like, ring the bell, and enjoy the second half. All right.
A good bout again.
Segment Kawako, as my
done.
son said when he was little.
It.
Well, no, we have segment 5 too. Because we had segment 1 because you wanted to talk about the fire. All right. Segment 4 is Man on the Street.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
Wait.
So,
Never mind.
Man on the Street. Now, here's the way you win. Man on the Street is an interview where I ask 10 general knowledge questions of an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And
It doesn't have to be a man, by the way.
it does not. In fact, this week it is a Whoa Man
It's
on the
not-
Street
not
interview.
Not an inclusive name.
Person on the Street
It's whatever.
segment.
I'm kidding. Here we go.
So Preston, anyway, this is where we ask 10 random questions, general knowledge questions.
All right.
And it's really not an issue of whether the person knows the answer.
Right.
It's more of an issue of whether you can predict whether they'll get it right or wrong.
Right.
And based on their either correct or incorrect answers along the way, it might shade your feelings about their competency.
It might sway you.
This is the way, the ZWAY.
Mm.
And so this was a lady who works at our work, and her name is Claire, and she's wonderful and peppy and happy and
She's
on the
awesome.
ball.
She's awesome.
Always busy, a mom, a teacher. She's got everything going on. Plus, I think still a student. I think she's working on a master's program or something.
She's awesome.
Anyway, Claire was kind enough to do a 10-question interview with me. And so we're going to start with question number 1. Let me do a little...
So, real quick, just
Please.
for us to win, we have to guess more correctly than the other person, right?
Correct. For
Okay.
you to win,
Yes,
you have
more.
to... Yes. You have to hit over 500.
Oh, we're not playing against each other. It's
Well,
not
you
like...
could. Yeah, we could do it that way. Last time we said anybody who batted over 500 would win, but
Correct.
maybe we should
But
play it
since I
differently
feel
since
like
there's 3.
Yeah,
there's-
That's more
since
fun
there's
that
two
way.
A little bit of
people,
comp.
there's
Correct.
comp
Okay.
there.
I like it.
He said she's
All right.
got everything going on.
Okay, here we go. We're going to do our Man on the Street, or in this case, our Woman on the Street interview.
I see what you did.
And we're here with one of my fellow teachers, and we're going to go through our 10 questions. So here we go. And she's, as it turns out, that's interesting. As it turns out, she's not a fellow at all. But, here we go.
Okay.
Question number 1. Question number 1. At what temperature in Fahrenheit does water boil? Question 1. At what temperature in Fahrenheit does water boil?
Sorry, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we don't have to write anything.
You don't have to
We
write
just
anything.
talk-
You just
talk about
predict,
it.
yeah.
I don't feel like writing. So, right off the bat, you seem to think that majority of people know this. And
Most people my age, I feel like, would know it, but maybe it's not something that's covered as much.
I guarantee I was probably taught it at some point.
Okay.
I just did not remember until you
Okay.
told me now
Yeah,
outside
I
of
can't-
the answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Oh,
I'm gonna
we can say the answer, by the way. The answer is 212 degrees
correct.
Fahrenheit.
Again, I didn't know that before we had
That's right.
talked about it.
Or 100 Celsius,
Okay.
which may come into play.
Oh.
No, or it might not.
I'm gonna say I hate not giving the bet. You give your
I
answer
know.
first.
No, you go ahead. You were already on.
I'm gonna say Claire does not know
Okay. So
this
you're
one.
a no?
I was
Press?
going to say no. As
Okay,
well.
so 2 no's. Let's see.
That's perfect because
Let's see if you're right.
We're tied.
Oh my god. I have no idea.
Okay, would you care to offer a guess?
Please do not guess.
No way she guesses.
If she guesses this,
We weren't sure how this question was going to go.
132 degrees.
132. So she guessed 132
Okay.
degrees. So both, that's 1 point for each of
one
you.
for one. Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna mark a little dally.
All right, here we go. Moving forward. Question number 2. What is the capital of the state of Texas?
You want to give your answer first this time, since I gave mine?
Sure.
I don't feel the need to repeat, but just in case that's not loud enough at home, I'll say.
Sure,
it.
go ahead.
Question 2 was, what is the capital of the state of Texas?
Am I?
I'll know answer. I'm going to say
I think you should alternate. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah,
what we're
yeah.
doing.
I'm gonna say she knows.
I agree. I think not as tricky as Florida from the last one.
Okay.
I think she gets this one.
Okay.
I
So
think
both
she
of you
nails-
are a yes.
The answer is Austin, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry. We should say that.
That's
Yes.
fine.
All right. Austin
Yep.
is the answer. Let's see if she knows.
Come on, Claire.
Cheese.
Oh,
Cheese.
No, these state ones when
That's
you did
okay.
these
come on, Claire.
last time with our
I mean, you got a couple big cities
other
to pick
teacher
from.
friends.
Don't
I
stop
know,
leading,
it's so-
Dirk.
It's not. I'm whispering to myself.
That's okay.
Come on, Claire.
It's a lot of pressure
You got it.
for a podcast that has at least 2 listeners.
At least.
Me, I'm one of them.
You're one of them.
I don't know. Houston.
Okay.
Oh, that's tough.
She said it.
She did.
did. She
I heard her
whispered
whisper it.
Austin.
I
Said the
heard her
big three.
whisper it.
She
too.
knew it. She knew it, and then she
That's
steered
okay.
herself
That's
wrong.
okay.
So
All right. So I
that's-
missed 1 for 2.
That's a miss. All right, here we
1
go.
for 2.
Question 3.
Tough. The first 2 are tough. The first one was definitely. I don't think
Fair.
as many people know that
Yeah,
as you think
fair.
they do.
Fair. Question number 3. How many quarts are there in a gallon?
Right away, I think she knows that.
I'm gonna say
I'm not even swayed by her last.
We know the
miss.
correct answer, of course, is 4 quarts
4,
in a
I'm
gallon.
sorry. I'm sorry. Right away, I think Claire knows this answer.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say yes as well.
Okay,
At some point, we have to pick differently.
let's see.
I agree, but right
Well,
now,
she better know it now that Will mentioned her last name.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I
Shouldn't
can
have done
edit
that.
it out.
Yeah, edit that one out.
Okay. Here we go. Answer to question 3.
3, 4, 4 quarts.
Okay. Go, Claire.
Oh, come
She
on,
knows
Claire.
that one. I'm not going to try to keep track of your scores, but you guys can recap after each question if you like. You're still 2-2.
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Now
2
it's
for 3,
2-2.
but
2
we're
for 3. Yeah.
Right.
so we've both gotten.
You got 2 points so far each. Question 4.
Come on.
Question number 4. Which planet is the biggest planet? Okay.
I'm gonna say she knows.
I need her to know.
So the answer, of course, is Jupiter.
Jupiter.
She's smart,
She
and
is smart.
she like. So it's hard for me to pick against her.
Mm-hmm. I know, but we said that last time.
I know.
It's tough. It's funny when you're on the spot. I will say this in her defense, she was nervous. She said before, I edited that out, but she said before, I'm nervous.
Aw,
She was nervous.
I'm gonna
I mean, it
say
was
she
cute.
knows. I'm gonna say she knows that one. I feel
Okay.
like that's okay. That's a general,
No, it's okay.
very
It's
basic
okay.
general knowledge
Okay.
question.
It's gonna, you're going to tie, but it's
Oh
okay.
my gosh.
Okay, so both of you are yeses?
I'm gonna say
I'm gonna
yes.
say
she
yes.
knows
Okay.
that one.
1, this is easier in my car.
Okay,
2, I want to say Uranus because it's funny.
okay.
3, I don't think that's really the answer.
Okay, so if you had to pick, I will give you that. It is
she's-
definitely
this is
not.
a guess.
Uranus, if you want to
Yes,
say
Uranus, thank
it and
you.
sound less gross.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
she was
Um,
joking.
Okay.
So which one if you had to pick? And I'll give you a hint, it's not Pluto.
She just
They will
whispered
allow us
Jupiter
to
and
It's
play.
not,
Saturn.
that's a dwarf planet. Poor Pluto.
I don't know if you heard.
I did.
She just
I heard
whispered
it.
Jupiter
I
and
heard
Saturn.
it.
All right, Pete.
Come on.
Let's go with
Come on, Claire.
Saturn.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
So close.
And I
Again.
almost went no, but
I know.
all right,
Again.
okay.
All right.
2 for 4.
Are we up to question 5?
We
I'm
are.
sorry.
Two,
Okay.
Goes
two
first.
for 4. I'm first.
Thank
You
you.
are first
Thank you
this
for helping me keep track.
You're welcome.
All right, here we go. Question 5.
Question 5.
Come on.
What is the only body part fully grown at birth?
Now the answer is eyes.
Eyes.
Yeah.
Or eye.
You're Mike Wazowski.
Will she know?
I know, and
Will she know? The largest only body part.
yes, she does.
Okay.
She does. She's a mom,
I know. That's what I was gonna
and
say.
she
Okay.
knows her babies.
I was gonna
Okay.
say if she's a mom, then she probably does know this.
Okay.
I don't. I took a shot in the dark, and I hate not giving people the benefit of doubt.
I
It makes me-
understand.
I know.
I know
makes
you
me-
feel bad if you
yeah.
doubt them.
I know, but I'm gonna say this time yes.
Okay.
Next answer, no matter what, no.
Press.
Just kidding.
To make it interesting, I'm gonna say no.
Okay. So it's a yes for Will and no for Press.
But I think
Come on, Claire.
Here's the answer.
The only body part fully grown
Oh,
at
gosh.
birth.
Come on.
I feel like I should know this. I have a lot of kids.
Claire!
4 humans.
Think about what, I'll give you a little hint. Think
You
about,
I love you
are
for giving me
reading.
hints. You're
Now
so
it's
kind.
cheating.
I'm trying my best. Think about what is most captivating about a baby, and that might.
You
Oh,
are a
it's their eyes.
cheater.
Oh my
That is
god!
not
Okay,
fair.
I'm sorry.
You cannot lead people
I
when you
felt
do this.
so bad.
I don't care. That's
Okay,
cheating.
I-
I'm not taking a point.
It's
Neither
the
of us
only
take-
one I let her on.
Neither of us are taking a point. That's
I
not fair.
still- Okay.
You gave
I wonder
her
if she would.
more.
I wonder if she would have got it.
No,
I
she
don't
would
think she
have.
would have. I don't think she would have.
That is cheating.
You're right.
and
I'm
I would have gotten a point
sorry.
on that.
Well, you should still take
No,
one because you
you
didn't
gave
know
her
what
the
was going to
answer.
happen.
Nope.
What is most captivating?
Yeah, come on.
I feel bad, but I felt bad for her. She
I
was
don't care. That's the
struggling.
game.
You don't care
You
about
didn't care about
Claire?
Aaron.
No, but
All right,
it's
then.
not. You know. Wait. Okay, fine.
Might.
Oh, it's their eyes.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh,
So is
that's-
that your answer?
That's
Oh,
my answer.
Okay.
You're right. That was terrible.
You
I'm
cannot
so
lead
sorry.
when you do this.
I promise I will never do that again.
I'm actually upset.
I'm sorry. I felt bad for her.
I don't care.
Okay, I have a soft spot.
Only for her, I guess. Not for me or Aaron.
Number 6. How many dots appear on a pair of dice?
It's your turn first. I'm over this game now.
Well, can she? I mean, is she gonna count? If she can count in her head, then I'm gonna say yes.
I
but
mean, that's good.
you said you're gonna say no this time, so I'm gonna say yes.
No, I was joking. I said I'm
Well, no.
joking.
Oh, now he's changing.
Oh, now you're leading.
It's just
done
now
with
you're,
this.
now,
It's
you're,
just
now you're
time
giving
to-
people answers.
It's just time to think about it. Then I'm gonna say.
I don't think I gave her any more answers.
I'm gonna say yes. She knows.
She knows.
I think she can do simple math.
Right.
Doodle it through.
Mm-hmm.
Answer to number 6.
Made me do math 6, 7, 8.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we didn't.
Didn't know that was a problem.
I'm sorry. What?
21.
Okay.
You know what the key is? Pair.
Yeah.
Oh, she didn't. Yeah,
She did
you
one.
said
She
pair.
didn't double it.
Right.
That hurts.
Oh my gosh.
hmm
I said I was going to say no for that one, so that counts.
You're taking the point on that
Taking
one.
the point.
Question 7.
Man, I have
Name
only
all
got
the
two-
colors of the rainbow.
Is my turn 1st?
Mhm.
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes too.
Okay.
Roy G. Biv, red, orange, yellow, green,
Right.
blue, indigo, violet.
Violet.
Okay.
We didn't give the answer on the last one. So.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
She got me with the okie doke right there.
The color violet.
Oh, all right.
All right, 3. I've only gotten 3 so far.
Question 8.
Number 8.
Turn first.
What does the term POTUS stand for?
POTUS, P-O-T-U-S,
Mhm.
which is President of the United States.
Right.
Will Claire know POTUS? Who's going first?
Me.
It's Preston's turn first this
I'm
time.
thinking.
Preston's debating with whether he thinks she's smart. She should probably know this, but he thinks you're going to go with yes. So
Yeah,
he's debating
right.
whether to play the odds to get
Right.
a point.
Right.
There's no question, but that's what he's thinking.
Like I want to say she definitely knows this.
I don't know. She didn't know Jupiter.
I know.
She didn't know.
She wouldn't have known eyes, probably.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, Preston says no.
It's a 100% yes.
Here we go. Answer to number 8, POTUS.
President of the United States.
Claire, always coming through for me.
All
What a
right.
gal, that Claire.
What a gal.
What a gal.
Oh man.
All right,
Now I
question
get one.
9. So what are we up? 3-2, Will? 4-3?
5.
4-3.
4-3, sorry.
4-3.
Yeah, it's
All right,
4-3.
question 9. 2 more to go.
First.
Question 9. What is the symbol for gold on the periodic table of the elements?
So the symbol for gold on the periodic table is AU.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah. AU. Not anything that has to do with G.
I'm
So
going to go.
What is her area of expertise?
She is a media specialist,
Okay.
technology,
I'm gonna flip it and say no for this one.
or she's going to be our media specialist, actually.
I'm
This
gonna-
year she teaches tech.
Okay.
I'm gonna flip it and say no, just on a whim. I haven't picked no in a while, so maybe she won't remember her elements.
Okay, she doesn't know
The
gold.
symbol.
Will says
I need
no.
a point.
Okay.
I would love if it was no and you
I
got it
know.
wrong. That'd be great for me.
It's tough.
I know.
It's so this. I love
It's
this
also
game.
tough without knowing the last question. Like we don't know 10, so he doesn't
Right.
know if he should
Whether he should risk it on
now
this one.
or
Yeah,
risk
yeah,
that.
I
right,
agree.
exactly.
I
I
agree.
love that. I love being in the advantage
Yeah,
position.
it
He
is.
said no, that she's not gonna know.
No, I don't know. I already gave my answer.
I'm gonna say yes, she knows.
Yes, she knows.
Yes, she
You
knows.
said
I
no.
did say
Oh
no.
god.
You said no?
I said no. She did
no
not.
and yes.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
yes. She knows.
Okay, here we go.
Come on.
Somebody's getting a point right here.
Come on.
Here we go.
Oh,
Does
God.
not have a G in it. It is something silly.
I will correct. You are correct. It does not have a G in it. But we're looking for a little bit
Silver.
more than that.
I know you guys are very needy.
True.
KL.
Dang.
Dang,
Okay,
dang. Rats.
Look at that little point right there for this guy.
Rats.
Look at
Now, it
No, that's
doesn't
over.
it doesn't matter at this point, but we might as well finish
Yeah,
out
we're
with
gonna
question
finish up.
10 just to
Right.
see if you guys can predict. Question 10.
And question 10. What is the only edible food that never goes bad?
This is my turn or your turn?
10. So me. I'm gonna say
Of course, the answer is honey.
Honey.
It's the only food that does not spoil or go bad. Natural food.
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah, it's a yes. For
She
me,
knows
too.
it.
She
Okay.
definitely knows honey.
Answer to number 10.
The only edible food.
Oh, no.
Anytime, by the way, anytime somebody repeats the
I
question,
know.
it's a bad sign.
it's a
You know they're
bad-
thinking like, wait.
yeah.
But that doesn't mean she's not going to get it.
It
Come
doesn't.
on, Claire.
You're right.
Here we go. You
Never
got it.
goes bad.
And I will add because of its natural preserve.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I also want to say Claire's voice sounds really good on the recording. I feel like her voice some people's voices record well.
I thought Aaron's sounded fine too. Did you not? I thought
Thinner. I feel like her voice is very powerful.
pure and powerful.
Yeah, I feel
okay.
like some voices.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Anyway,
Anyway.
The only edible food that never goes bad.
And I will add because of its natural preservatives.
Oh, natural preservatives.
Correct.
So it's not like Twinkies and cockroaches at the end of the world.
No, but those are they will both live forever after we're gone.
Natural.
What is the only
preservative?
edible food that never goes bad?
Okay, so it has to be some kind of plant.
go ahead.
I got
write your point down.
not a
That's
clue.
okay. Take a guess.
I thought 100%.
Will has to bet, you see.
I know.
he has to
Well,
guess.
I didn't know
I hope he
Preston's
guesses I get this one wrong.
All
I'm
right.
gonna say it's. I don't even know.
That's okay. Would you like
Some kind of mushroom. I don't
a
know.
mushroom? Okay.
Not a bad guess.
Yeah, it's not a bad guess.
It's natural. Not a bad guess.
Man.
But negative on
Good
that.
match.
Good bout.
So I didn't keep track,
That's
but
4 for you.
this is
5-4.
All
No, I
right,
said
and that
yes.
concludes our
On the last one.
Whoa Man on the Street interview.
Oh, we both said yes.
Mhm.
That was it.
I thought you'd know.
5-3. Good bout.
So I didn't keep track. It doesn't matter how many Claire got right, but you boys generally did fairly well. Well,
Nope, not really.
one of you hit 500.
We
One of you didn't quite.
Just snuck to 5.
But let me tell you, I love that segment
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like
a
I
lot.
like it a
It's
lot.
fun. And I have another one. I also recorded one of our team leader
Okay,
at different questions than today. So for
Very
a future
fun. Future
podcast, we'll do
podcast.
another one.
perfect.
All right. Segment 5, snake oil segment. And we know we're already running a little long, but we knew when
We
press
always-
is here, we got to do
it's-
games.
yeah.
We just have
Games
to.
take
It's
longer,
fun.
and it's
Games
fun.
take longer,
Yeah.
but hopefully you're enjoying it.
Yep.
So this is snake oil, or refresh your memory. This is where we each pick an occupation card, and the other two, we're going to play it the right way this time. The other two people will try to sell that person something using their other cards in their hand. We combine 2 cards to make some ridiculous product that we try to sell. And in the end,
We
this
choose.
time, the person who has the occupation will pick one of the other twos, and that person gets a point. Whoever ends up with the most points at the end shall win thy game.
Oh, okay.
So we're
That
each going to
sounds
do,
actually-
I picked that one of these, and you picked the 2 words you have.
both of
Yes.
us, and then we'll try to sell
And
you.
then
which
we'll
one,
each
and
try
you
to sell
pick
you
which one is
Which one
better.
you-
yeah, which
Okay.
object you
All
could
right,
do.
nice.
All right.
Well, that's.
So who shall go first? Who shall go first?
Ooh.
You guys
haven't gone first
can,
yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I will be,
Oh gosh, this should be interesting.
I'm going to be a genie. A genie in a bottle. What can you fellows sell me to make my genie lifestyle more comfortable?
Okay.
I'm going to sell something, and we'll cheat in a little. Well, I know
Oh,
you're
I'm sorry.
trying to.
I'm trying to
that's
just.
okay. I
I'm
just want
trying
to
to
make
keep
sure you stay on
him.
camera.
I'm trying to keep him. From
By the
looking
way,
for- he's
I
a
don't think
cheater.
anybody that listens to us would know this, but if there's a way to, we got to figure out. See, the problem is money investing, because we could set up more cameras and
We could.
or more microphones, but it's hard. Like
It
you
is.
guys share, it gets expensive quick.
Do
So
you want me to? Would you like me to sell first?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
okay,
I'm
I'm
gonna-
ready to listen.
I would like to sell you. Flip the cards so they're the right way.
Okay.
You are a genie in a bottle, baby.
I'm always
Rub you the right way.
infinite power, itty bitty living space.
Love that line.
Itty bitty.
Yep.
R.I.P. Iron Man. You're stuck in that bottle, and I feel bad for you, but I'm going to give you something here that's going to make your time in that bottle a little easier.
I'll take it.
Okay. I'm going to sell you liquid decoration. That's liquid decoration.
I like
didn't know
that.
Okay.
Listen, the reason you need liquid decoration, it's hard to get decorations down in that bottle.
Agreed.
Right.
But if they are,
It's like a little spout.
little
right?
spout.
Yeah.
But if you're pouring liquid decorations down there,
Yeah.
once you pour those liquid decorations down that spout, you can morph and set that liquid up any way you want in that bottle.
Nice.
And if you wanted it to be in the shape of a couch, do so. If you wanted that, you're a genie. You can make that hold a water bed, if you will.
I will.
You will.
Yeah.
So even if you just wanted something as simple as a water picture on your lamp wall, couldn't think what it's called.
Yeah.
So I would like for you to take my liquid decoration. I want it to feel homey in your bottle.
You would like me to take your liquid
Homie.
decoration. That's what you just said. Now let me ask you. I just have one question.
No way.
Is there details on there? Does it come in multiple colors?
So here's the great part about liquid decoration. It changes colors.
Like when I want it to, or just random?
Well, you can because you're a genie. You can make it any color you want to.
yeah.
But for those of you that aren't
Can it
as
be more than
magically
one?
inclined,
Could it be more than one color at a time?
it can.
Okay.
A rainbow even.
Okay.
Pride Month.
Roy G. Biv.
Right.
As Claire said.
So now I'm going to sell you
Liquid
the
decoration.
liquid decoration.
Okay.
Press
Preston,
it's
what do you
your
got
turn.
for
All
me?
right, Derg. It's not very often that you get to come out of that lamp. Am I correct?
Only when I'm rubbed.
Only when you're rubbed. Exactly. So, therefore, when you come out of that lamp, you want it to be extravagant. You want everybody to know what's going on.
I'm here, baby.
You want it to be a great experience for the person that rubbed you the right way.
You're not wrong. That's true.
So what you need, Mr. Derg, is the fantasy field.
Fantasy field.
See, listen, when you come out of that lamp,
Mhm.
it's gonna just explode with colors, vibrant colors,
Ooh,
and you're gonna have a whole field to work with.
bro.
You're gonna have so much space,
pushing
and the
me
person that rubbed you the right way is gonna get the full genie experience because you can make the field look how you want it to look. You can change it to be exactly what they want it to be when you're granting them their wishes.
Now, is the fan of that question?
I have
Question?
I have a rebuttal as well.
Well, I think that's necessary,
That's
but let me
fair.
ask a question real quick. Is the fantasy field permanent?
No,
No. So it,
wait. What
so
do
it
you
does
Is
go
it
away
permanent?
at some point.
It's when you're outside of the lamp.
Stupid.
It's there, but when you
Oh,
go back
forever.
inside the lamp,
Oh,
Then it goes away.
So he has to stay on the field the whole time. I feel like that's
no, he doesn't have to. No,
confining.
that's not a bad point, really.
No, you don't have to stay on the field the
Whereas the
whole time.
liquid stuff I see most of the time if I'm in the bottle a lot.
You don't have to stay on the field the whole time. It's just there for your use.
Is it like
It's-
could it have
it's gonna
carnival
help
games?
you.
It can have anything I want.
Anything you want?
You could do
Dancing,
that. You could do that
dancers,
anywhere.
Yeah,
On the
sure.
field,
Whatever
yeah.
is going to make the experience more extravagant for
a
the person
picnic with
wishing
all of the good
their
foods that we
wishes.
had earlier.
Exactly.
I'd like my rebuttal now.
Okay.
I just want to. The only thing I'm going to say about it is that's a great idea. The only thing I will say is that you spend the majority of your time inside that bottle.
That's a good point.
Right. So
And
when you come out of the bottle, you want it to be special.
I am not arguing with that. I
Okay.
want you to feel special too, Dirk.
Oh,
Yeah.
fine.
But what I want you to do is feel homey when you're in that bottle.
You know, here's
We're not talking about you anymore.
here's the truth.
I just had my
Here's the
rebuttal.
truth. The fantasy field sounds wonderful.
But there's a but.
There's a but.
There's always a but.
Just weighing the time in and out of the bottle alone, I would want the thing I could enjoy the most.
You should.
Mm.
The most time.
You should.
So
It's
let me
only
ask you
about
this.
the time.
As a genie, your occupation is to grant people wishes and
Correct.
make it the best experience for them. Is
Correct. Yes, but I'm a selfish
it
genie.
not? So you're saying, okay. Well,
Yeah.
then I can't help that.
I'm a
I can't help you
selfish.
there,
I
then.
mean, I'll still honor their wish,
I'll take my business
but I'm not giving them
elsewhere.
any extra.
Listen, I think they're going to be satisfied with you granting their wish.
Right. Like, let's say, Press. Let me ask you this, and
Okay.
then we should probably move
We
on.
should.
If you wished for $1 million,
Right.
would you really care whether at a fantasy field?
I wouldn't.
It's going to make me more happy to get that $1 million.
Will it really though?
It will.
Will it?
because I'll get the full genie
Okay.
experience.
You get the full G. Oh, hey, Rugman, slip me some Tassel. All right, Will, I'm going to go with you. That's a point for Will. I'm sorry, Press. It
Whatever.
is actually.
Whatever.
Do you
It
know
ain't
it's
easy
actually
being
hard to
cheesy.
pick between the two of you? Like,
Why?
I actually felt guilty.
Oh, don't.
Okay.
I don't care.
In that case.
Preston.
Okay.
My turn.
Yes.
I am going to be. Are we doing 3 of these?
We can.
If we were going to do less, then I was going to pick. I'm going to be what I used to be.
Should we just do 2?
We'll see. Let's see the
See
time.
time? Okay.
What I used to be.
Yep.
And that's a DJ, folks.
DJ.
I'm going to be a DJ, and I would love for you to sell
Oh,
me
man.
something that I could use on my jobs. If I'm carrying my DJ equipment, whatever you can do to help me be a better DJ, I would love to see you sell me something
Okay.
of use.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Press,
Would
you
to
don't
start?
even have to pick yours, Press.
Oh,
But
geez.
yes, I'll
I'm
start.
calling you out.
Go ahead.
Here's what you need.
Okay.
As a DJ,
Dirk's good at this game, by the way.
I know. I know.
as a DJ, you're about making the scene. You're
I am.
about you want whatever project, whether it's a wedding, a party, a dance club,
A fantasy field.
whatever. You want to make that as classy as possible. You want
Agreed.
to elevate the experience for all those in attendance.
That's my job.
You don't want to interfere with it.
No.
You just want to make it glassy.
Yeah.
So therefore, I'm going to sell you, Will, class sprinkles. These are sprinkles, okay? These are sprinkles like you put on an ice, like you put. How many is that today? 10?
gotta be over.
I'm taking the
I'm
over.
taking the over for sure.
Sprinkles. You put these sprinkles. All you do is you throw them out. You just
Why do you do what I was doing? Okay.
you do that, and the
I have to
whole
do
event
that.
becomes classy.
I have to do that.
You don't have to blow them, but you could put them in a sort of fan. You could sprinkle them in front of a fan and have the fan
So
circulate.
it just has to project them.
Or you could
onto-
just walk around and just
sprinkle.
drop.
Okay,
some
maybe I'll
sprinkles
do that because I feel like that's less
less
known.
obvious,
Yeah.
right? While you're, hey, how you doing? And you just reach
Okay.
for their hand and
All right.
drop some sprinkles. But this makes the whole joint classier. So
Whole joint.
so people's clothing automatically dressier.
Oh, it changes the
It-
look.
it-
of
oh,
everything.
it's magic class sprinkle. It classes up the whole place.
magic. That's the third word on there.
Well,
magic
I mean,
class
these are
sprinkle.
class sprinkles.
Okay.
So when you sprinkle them around, the woodwork is elevated. I mean, everything's prettier. The glasses go from those cheap beer glasses to these like nice
It's like a
fluted,
fantasy tale.
like these. And
like
you
a
walk
Beauty and
around.
the Beast.
Right.
You turn a Bowery party into
You turn.
a Bowery party into a presidential gala with a few class
Gala.
sprinkles.
All right, I like that.
There you go.
I
Class.
don't even want to go.
Class. No, you're gonna go.
As a DJ, Will,
You know something about this as well.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
All right.
It's important to have a strong, depending on the party, it's important to have a strong presence while you're up there on the stage.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, you have to get on the mic.
You do.
You have to
MC.
pump up the crowd. You have to pump up somebody's birthday. Somebody's graduating. So what you need when you're talking to the audience
Uh-huh.
is some soul poetry.
It's coming from the
So
soul.
this is a book.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a book of poetry, but it's coming from the soul.
right from here.
Because those people, when they hear this soul poetry, they're
Why is
gonna
it
have no
not-
choice but to get out on the dance floor
Oh.
with some soul
I like so even the people that don't have soul,
that don't have soul.
And rhythm,
As soon
they
as they
will-
hear this poetry,
they just get busy.
they have no choice but to get out on the dance floor and have soul.
okay.
It's like Soul Train.
Or soul plane.
Sure.
Okay.
Question:
No.
Doesn't the
And so when you read this, everybody's gonna come out on the dance floor. It's not...
Go ahead.
Oh, well, here's my problem.
No.
I mean, if you're reading the soul poetry,
Well,
doesn't that conflict with the music? I mean, how are they going to hear the soul
when
poetry?
you are on the mic, you can't have the music playing anyway.
Oh, true. I do have to turn that down. You're right
you
on
don't you
that
don't
scene.
talk over like the beginnings
that'd be
of
kinda hard if
songs
it's
and
that
stuff.
loud.
You know,
I mean,
Mm.
when
But-
I did DJ, I would turn the music
have
down.
to
It would
turn
play
the
be
music
playing in
down.
the
He's not a
background.
DJ. He's not a
DJ.
Oh, he didn't know.
He's not a DJ.
Okay.
well, I have DJ, but not the kind of parties that you guys go to.
Not
okay?
Whoa, what's that mean?
You know,
What
you
do you mean
people.
by
What do you
that?
mean
You
by
people.
that?
Oh well, I mean, you intro.
Not the
you
kind
have
of
a little
parties that
music
you
playing in the
people
background.
go to.
Like weddings, you're dismissing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, are they there to hear music, or are they there to hear you read stinking poetry?
No, you're not. Listen, you're not reading the poetry, but when
Okay.
you have to talk on the mic, you're saying,
So can I do have a question.
"Go ahead."
So anytime I talk on the mic, it has to be from
No,
this
no,
book?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay,
no. It's
okay,
just
that was-
anytime you're like, Good evening, everybody. I just welcome everybody. I need the bride and groom out on the dance floor, and then you would start reading some soul poetry, and that's
And
when
then
everybody's
just-
like, you know what? I have to
might
get
as
up
well.
and dance.
Okay.
So it's like Barry White Barry White in a book.
Okay.
Sure.
Um,
I mean, you know.
I think I'm going to go ahead and take. Why'd you get
Look
so
at both of you.
Why'd you get so bad?
Yeah, that was pretty harsh.
Well, I mean, he just added magic to his.
That's
so
what
it
I'm
was hard.
saying. So as soon as he was saying that, I was like, all right, I lost.
You're right. It was hard to go against just transforming the entire
Magic.
party. It sounded
just,
great.
Just gonna write one down over here.
All right.
All right.
I liked yours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Press.
I liked yours too.
Press. What are you? Besides
It doesn't
disgusted.
doesn't even matter.
Doesn't even-
I'm
Well,
gonna
wait,
be.
who has points? You have one. I have one. Do we all have one?
Is he doing this on purpose?
I
no,
hope so.
No, I forget.
No, we've only
No,
done
it
two.
just-
We've done
you two.
two. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be a soccer mom.
That's
Okay.
great. Soccer mom, huh?
I don't like this.
Okay, got it. Shall I go while you're figuring?
Shall
Sure.
I?
Okay. Press, as a soccer mom, you're going to be sitting there on the side of the field a lot.
Lots.
You're gonna. Let's be honest.
Mm.
Soccer is good for a while, but after a while, you get a little bored. Even though it's your kid out there, how
I
many
was gonna say.
How many goals can you watch Joni score before you're tired of watching?
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to get
Why?
bored and you're going to need something to do. So
Right.
while you're sitting there in your comfy chair on the sidelines, every 20 minutes yelling, "Go Joni," you're going to want to write your thoughts down. You're going to want to write the joy. You're going to want to remember this moment forever. So you're going to need a seaweed journal. Now,
Okay.
why a seaweed journal, you
Right.
might say,
That was my
right?
next question.
The journal is made from seaweed because it's recyclable. You're very conscious of the earth.
Okay.
You don't want to just use paper from trees.
Right.
Because, like, you know,
Why are we taking the trees down?
well, yeah, exactly. And
Right.
it's not like trees are replenishable.
right.
You can't like plant them and make them grow again. So you need seaweed. Nobody uses seaweed for anything except
Some people
maybe
eat it.
Yeah, to eat. But
Right.
but for the most part, there are oodles and oodles of seaweed at the bottom of the ocean that's just going unused.
Right.
And honestly, most people don't like it when they get in the ocean anyway. So you're doing a service by removing the seaweed from beaches where people want to walk without that icky feeling on their legs,
Okay.
and
just
you're
have it on our
making
hands
it
now.
into a journal. And you're making it into a journal
Right.
where you can sit there as a soccer mom and write down notes, thoughts, feelings about Joni, so that Joni, years from now, when you're dead and gone,
Wow.
will be able to read back over your notes and say, "Mom was there at all my games, and she wrote in her seaweed journal about all of my accomplishments on the field."
I like it. I have a question.
I have a question.
You know what?
Is my kid
There is not a question you could ask that I am not excited to answer,
okay?
because this is the
You are
greatest,
such a
this is-
butterer.
this is
Oh.
the greatest product that any person could
Okay.
have. So it stands on its own, really. I don't even have to be here. It sells itself.
Would my kid rather me be writing in the journal
That's
while
a great
they're
question.
at practice, or even more importantly, a game,
Mhm.
or have me watching them do their
Agree 100%.
right?
Here's
okay,
the thing.
do their
Oh,
thing.
here's-
When your kid is performing in any activity, would they rather you be in the moment watching or holding up your phone and worrying about getting a good picture or recording? Parents do this all the time, and
Okay.
I think it's
I'd
a
like to see
healthy
myself.
it's a healthy
play.
picture of both. It's a
Right.
healthy picture of both. What you have to do is balance your watch time
Okay,
with your journal time, because you want
maybe
to keep
during
it fair.
timeouts.
Am I going to get a chance to go
halftime,
here?
Anytime.
between quarters?
Halftime.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right. Proceed.
if you think there's a point.
Well, there isn't really, because you just sold us both on your seaweed,
On your seaweed journal.
your smelly journal over there. By the way, if it rains, what are you going to do? Because that seaweed's just going to be floppy. That's neither here nor there. What I'm here today to
Wax
do
coating?
is
Wax coating.
what I'm here today to do is as a soccer mom myself,
Mm.
And I use one of these
Okay.
regularly at most games.
Right.
I'm here to sell you the calendar collage.
Oh,
A calendar collage, and let me tell you what these do. And
I'm just waiting. I don't. I Go ahead.
He
Rude
is
and disrespectful.
agreed.
Rude and rude.
I did not.
Here's the
No,
thing.
you know what? Oh, it's his turn again, I
Here's the
guess.
thing.
No, yeah,
No.
Skip Bayless. Go ahead and talk Shannon Sharp again.
I'm trying to picture. I'm just trying to picture what a calendar
Okay,
collage
can I
is.
explain it?
I will-
He's
Yes.
got to explain
I'm
it.
going to give you the visual.
I am very sorry.
It's not a problem. I'm just joking. So calendar collage.
Right.
Each game you go to, you will have your collage with you, your calendar with you.
Okay.
And all it really is for you to take that snapshot with your daughter or your son and you post it right on that calendar of that day's date. So you have a memory of their soccer game for that day. And it's something that you can keep with you at all times. It's handy. You can keep it with you in your purse.
Mm-hmm.
You can keep.
Go ahead.
Don't agree with me because it makes me laugh. You can keep it in your car. You can hang it on your wall, your fridge at home. And every time there's a game, you go to that date, you snap a flick of what they look like, and through the years, and through that year, you can see how they've grown.
Hmm.
And it's a beautiful thing to watch as a parent,
Right.
your child grow up through that year.
Sure.
So
You said it comes with a camera?
it does. Everything comes total package. It comes
Okay.
it comes in a pack for you. Amazon order it now, $49.99. Okay, it'll be shipped Prime. Get it for tomorrow, and you can have it by your child's next game.
Okay.
So that's the calendar collage for
Thank you.
No problem. I'm here to help you as
You know what?
a fellow soccer mom.
All right.
You know what? I'd like to withdraw mine. Yours was, it touched me deep, deep inside.
Okay.
And I don't think mine holds a candle to yours.
You don't know that. We haven't picked yet.
Okay.
Preston?
Both very compelling and interesting products, for sure.
Sure, agreed.
But I think I'm going to have to go with the calendar collage. I don't want to be looking down. What if my kid is doing something? What if I'm writing and I get lost
You missed their goal.
and I miss something? You know what
That's
I
a
mean?
shame. I'll go ahead and put this point right here on this paper. I think in all seriousness, I think probably one more is good, don't you?
I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for time.
We're going to need some more cards.
We're running long, but confused.
I only have
Yeah, I only have two more.
two more, and
I might need
have to have.
two more.
Never mind. I'm going to be a. Is it my turn?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Is it my turn or
These
your
are our
turn?
last two, right? So we. Oh,
You were going to catch up eventually.
yeah.
There it is.
Is it my
Sorry.
turn or your turn?
It doesn't. I don't remember.
We
honestly.
need to go again after this. We don't, but this is going to be bad
Okay.
for me.
Here's mine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I
I'm
use
gonna-
these now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm going to be a knight in shining armor.
Okay.
Okay.
There's my card right there.
Okay.
It's knight.
I just picked two that we've already used, so I'm going to grab two more.
Oh my gosh.
That's the one again. Can I use the one that we pretended to use earlier? No.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're a knight.
I am a knight. I'm a knight in shining armor. I'm ready to save the day, and I need something that's going to help me save this day. So please, anything that you have that can help me be a better knight, hit me with it.
I'm struggling.
Quite hard.
Are you?
Very.
You have one? Okay, then I'll try to come up with one quickly.
No,
and get
I'm
started.
struggling too.
Okay. As a knight.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with. But this is not gonna go together.
Okay. All right. Will,
Yep.
it's going to put me to the test,
I don't want
Okay.
to go in second.
but I'm going to sell you a crime cocoon.
Interesting.
Okay.
A crime cocoon.
All right.
As a knight, your duty, you're a knight, right?
Yes.
Okay. As a knight, your duty is to protect the kingdom, to
That is
protect the
my-
king,
that's
the
my main
queen.
job.
It's your sworn duty.
Yep.
And just like Sir Arthur of the Round Table, just like circumference of the math table, your job is to keep everybody safe
Yeah.
from ne'er-do-wells,
Zeta shining.
bad people.
Yeah. Let's.
So you're going to need to put them somewhere when you catch them doing bad things.
Okay.
That's why you need a crime cocoon.
Oh.
So this
okay.
crime cocoon holds them
Mhm.
where they can't escape, it saves a lot of space in the castle. You
Sure.
don't need big jail cells.
No
You just put
dungeons
people in. It's like a binding thing. You just put them in the crime cocoon.
Yeah.
And they stay there until time to be heard, tried, executed, whatever it is that you need. Well, in the old days, there was a lot of that.
You're right.
So the crime cocoon holds them in place. Easy peasy, takes care of it on its own. Doesn't take up much space. Portable,
Oh, nice.
vertical or horizontal to
You can
fit
store
whatever
it.
room.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Lays flat when not in use.
Lovely. I like that.
And very convenient, lightweight to carry with you on your horse, so that if you have to round up a bunch of criminals,
Mhm.
you can carry a lot with you.
Perfect.
Like those zippy cuffs that police have instead
Yeah,
of the
zip
real.
ties.
They just use those because they can carry a bunch of them.
Sure.
So crime cocoon.
I'm going to save questions until after I've heard
That's
both,
that's
just
fair.
for time.
And I'm
just for
keeping mine
time
short
constraint.
too,
Yep.
trying to keep the description short.
I will say Dirk's not wrong
Mhm.
about it's important to
That's right, press.
that you're gonna spend long days protecting the king
I am.
and the kingdom
That's my job.
as well.
Yeah.
And so on those days, or even during war or whatever you guys are fighting,
Mhm.
other
Provinces.
empires,
Mhm.
if you will, you're gonna get hungry.
You're right.
It's gonna be a long time that you're out there. So
If he tries to sell you panic macaroni,
So what,
I'm going to lose it.
so what you need is the burrito lottery. And our slogan is "You won the burrito lottery."
makes sense. Yeah.
Let me tell you why you need this
Okay.
and how it works.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're gonna get hungry because you spend those long days out there,
I'll be famished.
and so you have a horse, of course, because you're a knight.
I am.
And so the burrito lottery, it comes in a pouch. It comes in a pouch,
Okay.
a little bag that you can hang off the saddle
Yeah.
of your horse.
Saddle
So you
bag,
don't have
if you
to.
will.
So you don't have to carry it on your person.
Question?
No. So you don't have to carry it on your person.
Okay.
So what you do?
Yeah.
They come in about 2 by 4, not the wood,
Okay.
but little pouches
Okay.
that you open it up and they're vacuum sealed.
Oh,
But when you open up, the burrito expands,
that's good because I'm hungry.
and so you can eat it just like
That's a
that.
lot of technology for the 1500s.
Okay. All right.
So the burrito lottery.
The burrito
you won
lot-
the burrito lottery.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, of course.
Don't the burritos spoil?
They don't because they're vacuum sealed.
I was going to ask that question, but when he said vacuum sealed, I figured I would
But
say
you have to eat them cold then. So.
No, they're warm. They're vacuum sealed.
That just that's it. That saves everything.
What if they're too small? Vacuum
Vacuum-
sealed.
So right off, I love burritos.
Right.
So I'm leaning this way, but I want to ask Dirk a clarifying question that might sway me back to his side because I like the storage and the low usage space of his.
Sure.
And reusable.
So that is all. So just to clarify, it is to hold criminals that I've caught amongst my kingdom or others.
You could even use it to hold your children. It doesn't hurt them.
Oh my gosh.
Like if your children didn't
So it
listen.
just keeps them confined.
Contained.
You just can't go anywhere.
It's not a punishment tool, Will,
So basically, the dungeon that you already have in the castle.
but not but
But
portable,
space-
smaller,
but
and
space-
space
I
efficient
like
Okay.
the space
and
efficiency.
recyclable.
Here's what I'm going to.
Saves the planet.
What's up with you with that?
I'm going to not even.
You have good options here.
I do,
I will say his is strong.
and you know I'm
Burritos are good.
gonna take his. I'm a foodie, Dirk. You know me.
No.
Here's what would have sold.
Finally.
Here's what would have sold me on yours, and this was going to be my question, but I decided for time purpose I'm not going to ask it.
Yep.
If your crime cocoon
Mhm.
transform the criminals into better human beings, like
Ooh,
butterfly,
that's
like
strong.
caterpillars transform into
Oh,
butterflies.
wow.
Strong.
That would have been it.
I would have been.
So
I
if
was,
there
I
was
was
a
waiting for you.
metamorphosi,
I was waiting
wouldn't
for
have
you
had
to.
to go.
I was waiting for you to.
that's strong.
hit
I
me
wish
with
I'd
it,
have thought of
but
that.
I understand. I will
Wow.
take
Wow.
the burrito just because I love food.
Cocoon.
That's
I
funny.
didn't play much on
Yeah,
the cocoon
that would have
part.
been crazy.
I would have really
And when they come out, they're
they're
not criminals.
nope, they are better people. Just
Dang,
like
that
caterpillars
you know
transform
what?
into
I'm not
butterflies.
salesman of the year. That would have been brilliant.
All right, here we
Very
go.
good.
Next one.
Am I up?
Yeah,
I
somebody.
think it is.
Okay. I am going to be
This is
a
gonna be bad.
minus 2.
I'm going to be a dime traveler.
A tiny
Okay,
traveler.
well,
I'm going to be a time
I lost.
traveler.
You don't know that.
I'm going to be a time traveler.
actually,
my last
maybe
one.
I didn't. But I'm gonna go first.
Who's ready to sell me?
As you're traveling through time,
Mhm.
you're gonna be a lot of places,
A lot.
and you don't want to forget where you've been
Okay.
in case you might end up back at that place and you say, "I've already been here. I don't need to be here again."
Okay.
Makes sense.
So what you need, Dirk,
A
as you're
number?
traveling through time,
Yeah.
make sure I have
Yes,
this right,
home?
is the sign tag.
A sign tag.
A sign tag.
Hmm.
When you travel through time
Mhm.
and you get to these various times in time, you can take out this sign tag that you're carrying with you
Mhm.
through the
Right.
time machine.
Right.
Stick it right on the sign. It's small but noticeable to you.
So on the
Because you-
sign in wherever I land.
Wherever you
Okay.
are, you can put them on a sign.
So as soon as I get off the thing, I would see the sign that says you've been here.
Right. Well, not
Okay.
necessarily.
Okay.
But yes.
Okay. No, but yes.
No, but yes.
Okay. All right. Any other details to the sign?
There's
tag?
more.
Okay.
There's
I
not.
figured there would.
There's
be.
There's not, but there's going to be.
Oh, so it's still an R&D. You're still.
No, I'm saying I'm going to tell you more.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
you're not.
I'm going to try.
Okay.
There's a tracker
Okay.
that you have that is connected to the sign tags. So when you do get off of the time machine, you know where these time tags are. So maybe you do need to go back to this time, but you already know that you've been there because you
Gotcha.
stuck the sign.
I just get a little. Now, do I get?
You
Is that?
stuck the tag on the sign.
Do I get a little alert like on my iPhone?
Yes, you
That's-
like those.
Says it's been here. Bing.
Ding. You like those.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's nice.
yeah.
That's good. My only question is,
Question.
why do I need to know that I've been there before? Like, am I exploring to the point where, and would it get annoying? Let's say it was at Many Glacier National Park in Montana where I went with my wife last summer.
Right.
I didn't really.
Me.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was you. I'm sorry. I live vicariously. Fooled myself. What if I don't want to ding every time I get there? Like, oh, you've been here before. No,
Well, you get
kidding.
alerts on your phone all the time. Does that bother you? That
Sometimes.
much?
Sometimes, but I turn them
Sometimes,
off.
maybe.
Can I turn off the alerts?
You can turn it off.
I feel like I'm helping you. All right. Let's move on.
Dirk, I'm going to keep it short and sweet.
I appreciate it. And so does our audience at
Where
this
is
point.
this gonna go?
If I was traveling through time,
Right.
I would use one of these.
Okay.
Myself.
Okay.
So I want to offer it to you just as a
So generous.
listen, I am a helpful person.
I agree.
I'm going to offer you, Dirk, the alliteration filled purity porcupine. There have been some bad people in the past, Dirk. People that we could do without in this world.
Satan.
Yeah.
Hitler.
But
Wow.
instead of going back in time to
Mao Zedong.
you let me talk or no?
I apologize.
Seems like a rude salesman. Anyways,
Well, I'm trying to get my point across and he's not letting me.
well, he's the customer.
Well, he's gonna take what I have to offer.
He's going to take all of it.
Instead of taking those people out or hurting them in some sort of way, what I want you to do is carry this purity porcupine with you.
Don't need it. I already have the freezer pistol from episode 7. Sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. The purity. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Preston, take your point.
No, go ahead.
Nope, I'm done.
Purity porcupine.
Nope, that's it.
What?
Go ahead.
You're not
Your
going to
next
pitch
one.
me
Nope.
on the purity
I'm
porcupine?
not gonna pitch you. Next one.
I was interested.
I'll tell you, Preston.
Okay, I'm listening.
So when you take this purity porcupine back in the past, instead of harming these people or taking them out, you prick them with one of their porcupine.
That's it. Sorry.
It's a quick prick. It's nothing more than a shot that you would get at the doctor's office.
Okay.
And it turns them pure. It turns their heart pure.
Oh,
And I just feel like instead of harming those people or taking them out of this world, putting more good people in the world is what we want.
right.
And so making them pure again and making their hearts pure, nothing wrong with that.
For sure.
That's all.
Where are you getting the? How does it work? What is in it that makes them pure?
Pureness.
It's vacuum seal. Now, if you give me the chance to answer, honestly,
Yeah.
making somebody's heart pure, much more important than knowing that I've been somewhere before.
That is a good point.
Well, I don't whatever.
I mean, I don't want to Bedro,
Yeah, you're Bedro.
but I think Preston should add a point to yours for me because I think that's a better take. And I'm
Thanks-
sorry about
thanks,
the
Preston.
freezer pistol comment.
no, it's fine.
That was just a callback for our listeners. They'll
Yeah,
appreciate the
nothing.
joke.
Just interrupt me all the time.
I know.
It's fine.
I'm terrible. I talk too much.
All right, let's see.
Have I ever told you that?
Last one.
I'm not the kind of guy that likes to keep talking though, but
No.
sometimes I'm
Hmm.
a circle. Have I ever told you?
I will be.
I have nothing for these last two.
Oh, I got
I'm
something.
gonna be a storm chaser.
That's perfect.
Oh gosh.
All right. These are the last two I have to work with,
Go ahead.
and the good news for you is
The
we've been working on this for a long time.
okay.
And when you're chasing storms,
Right.
you get famished as well, just like I do
Just
when
like
I was a knight.
Right.
And so I'm going to offer you this once in a lifetime deal on a blessing muffin. And listen, before you just sneeze it off, like,
Right.
I don't need a muffin. This blessing muffin brings you good luck when you eat it.
Oh.
And when you're chasing storms,
you need luck.
That's strong.
when you're
You need
storm
luck.
chasing, you want to go home and see your family, don't you?
Right.
You want to make it back to see
I
those
do.
kids and that wife of yours.
I do. All of them.
Oh, the kids or all the wives?
Both.
Kids.
Okay.
It's vacuum packed.
So before you go out, you wait. You don't eat before. Before you go out, you eat this blessing muffin. Scarf it down. It gives you nourishment, and you know you're going to make it back home because you've been
Because
blessed.
I've been blessed.
You've been blessed, and it brings you good luck.
Right.
Brings you good fortune, and you're going to get that storm you've been chasing.
Because I'm.
But let me tell you something, Preston.
Oh, well, there's more.
That storm's not going to get you.
I like it.
Listen,
I'm listening.
you're a professional.
Of course.
You've been chasing storms for 27 years. You don't need blessings. Like you're
Everybody likes blessings.
listen, you're confident,
Listen.
you're capable, you're well educated.
For sure.
You don't need luck. Okay, you make your own luck by being great. And one of the ways that you're great is by being nimble, by being flexible so that you can move when you need to move. That storm's coming, you need to pack up your gear, let's move quickly.
Right.
You need to be in shape, you need to be ready to go. But you spend an awful lot of time in your van traveling around,
Mhm.
okay? Because the storms, it's hit and miss, and you got to drive thousands of miles to get to the next one or next
Right.
tornado, and you got to wait for them. And you could easily sit there and eat a dozen donuts or, get your Krispy Kremes or get your fast food. And the next thing you know, you're billowing up to 20, 30, 40 pounds overweight.
Mm.
And then the next thing the storm comes, and that's when you would need the blessing muffin. But you don't need it because, no, I'm telling you, you don't need it because you have a bench sport.
But you don't.
You don't. You would need it without the bench sport.
But I have the
The
bench.
bench sport is
Okay.
a whole list of activities and games. It is a bench that goes in the back, okay, and it's
Okay.
called bench sport. That's trademarked. The bench comes with a lot of physical activities.
Okay.
It comes with resistance bands. It comes with like a mini basketball. It comes with like all these different things you can do in the back of your van to keep yourself healthy, to get plenty of exercise, even if you're trapped inside your van during a storm,
It's a lot of
even if
moving
you're
for
driving
me.
across country. You got more than enough room.
Mm.
Many of these sports involve cardiac, so that you're getting your
Kimba.
breath, and you are getting your workout in with the
bench sport.
with maybe it should be a sport bench.
That's
The
that's
sport
what
bench.
I was
Sorry,
leaning,
I got the cards backwards.
I was leaning toward
I was
that.
looking at-
I was like, why is he saying?
Yeah, the sport bench. So the sport bench. Sorry, I had the cards backwards.
But that's
the sport
bench
bench
sport is still trademarked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still not as much as sport bench is. So here's the point: all the games
Here's
you
the
need.
point.
Listen, all the games you need.
Listen.
Not just for your health, not just to stay in shape. Keep your mind like you're a sports guy. You love
Right.
sports.
Of course.
Why wouldn't you want to have a sports bench in the back of your van so that you can enjoy?
Right.
You can have fun. Plus, you're living your dream. You don't need to be. You know what's blessing? Having what you like. That's the blessing that you need.
Question. Mic drop.
Yes.
How big is my van? And
I was wondering the same thing.
where am I keeping my bench in addition to all the equipment that I have in the back of my van?
I appreciate the question.
Like, okay.
The bench is collapsible.
Okay.
with all the stuff still inside? It makes sense.
I'm detecting a little bit of sarcasm.
Nope.
But you know where? Criticism often comes from ye who doesn't understand.
Well, Yee is winning right now.
Okay.
So
So let me tell you why you just push his opinion out the door.
Right.
All of the equipment is inflatable. So everything that you're
Oh.
going to use is inflatable. It deflates, it goes away.
Okay.
Your van or the bench is equipped with a pump. So it pumps anything up that you need. And it's not just that normal, like you think, little kiddie pool plastic. This is Kevlar. I did it again. This is Kevlar. It's like bulletproof vest material.
You're pumping
And it
up
is an
Kevlar.
industrial. So it pumps things up to the point where they are firm. It doesn't even feel like it's inflatable.
Right.
So it could be a bench, it can be anything, and it collapses down.
Mm.
The other thing that's really nice is because your van sits up high off the ground,
Uh-huh.
I mean, you have to have that because you're going across country in weird terrains and
For
stuff.
sure.
This actually rotates in the floor so that when you're done storing the bench,
Gosh.
no, listen,
I'm listening.
the whole floor, it's on a rotation like a
Yeah.
spit.
Okay.
So that when you're done with it, you push the button on the sports bench and it rotates so that it's actually outside of the truck underneath. So then you have all clear area in the back of the van again. So it only comes in when you need it, and then it rolls
And it
completely
goes
out of the
back,
way
and
when you don't using it.
Mhm.
I mean, I thought that was obvious. Otherwise, I'd have mentioned it first. But yeah, you clearly have too much equipment in there for it to be there permanently.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I'd like to add is, I hope my muffin blesses you, and I hope the Lord does too.
You too. Okay.
While he's blessing you,
Oh,
have
here
him-
we go. Just
have him
pick.
bless you for high blood pressure.
Mm.
Have him bless you for high cholesterol. From
He
all
didn't
the-
mention any nutritional value to the muffin.
Well,
It's high
I'm
in
not
calories,
telling you
but-
to overeat.
Okay.
I told you beforehand, wait until you get ready to eat the blessing muffin to eat. I said save up your appetite beforehand. You're not putting multiple hundreds of calories in your body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it gives you suffice.
Do I have to eat the whole thing for it to be
No,
blessed?
but the more you eat,
the more
the more
blessed-
you shall be blessed.
until the blessing wears off. I'm sure there's an expiration on the blessing.
Oh.
There is, but there is with every blessing that you get.
Okay, Prezi, what do you
Yeah.
think?
Wow. These are both good.
I
And
agree.
Actually, they're both bad.
they're both bad, but they're
Terrible.
both so bad that they're good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I like the idea of knowing that I'm safe, but I also like the idea of maybe I'll get bored waiting for a storm, and I need some exercise.
Fair.
I think what's going to set this apart is that there are other ways to keep myself occupied, and I may be able to do my exercising elsewhere. And if I know that I'm safe and I'm going to make it home, I think I'm going to need to be blessed.
I would agree with that.
Okay.
I know you would.
All right.
So I can go ahead and put a point right here.
Go ahead.
So I'll
Okay.
4-1. It looks like Will wins again. So okay, good round.
Good round.
That
Good
was-
bout.
And we are running oodles
I was
long.
going to say, if you're still
So-
listening,
So
God
kudos.
bless you.
Yeah, God bless you. Kudos to you. I'll end with our joke of the week
Yep.
because we're not doing our stories
Nope.
anymore. Here it is. Quick, down and dirty. We'll get out of here. And then we'll say our thank yous after. A young boy, not the best funny here, but thoughtful.
Okay.
Young boy enters a barber shop, and the barber whispers to his customers, "Hey, this is the dumbest kid in the world. Watch what happens. I'll prove it to you." So the barber puts a dollar bill in one hand, and he puts 2 quarters in the other hand.
Mm.
Then he calls the boy over and he says, "Hey, which one do you want, son?" The boy looks, he takes the quarters, and he leaves. The barber said, "What did I tell you? That kid never learns." Later, when the customer leaves, he sees the same young boy coming out of the ice cream parlor across the street.
Mhm.
He says, "Hey, son, can I ask you a question? Why'd you take the quarters instead of the dollar bill?" The boy licked his ice cream cone and said, "Because the day I take the dollar bill, the game is over."
Ooh, smart
Mm.
man.
There he goes.
Smart
He gets a
man.
free ice cream every day.
Every day.
And the barber thinks he's fooling the
That's
kid.
funny. That's
There you
good.
go.
That's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a Uber marathon long episode
Oh my gosh,
13.
we're sorry.
We promise to never do this to you again.
Nope.
Until the next time I'm on the podcast.
Right.
Yeah, probably. We'll just have to shorten things.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for talking about the fires. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Good point.
was that today?
That was yesterday.
Was that okay? So anyway, thank you for watching episode 13.
Thank
Do us a
you.
favor and
Thank you.
can we get everybody to ring the bell and send us an email, leave us comments,
Yep.
and we'll be back in a week with episode 14. Thank you very
Bye,
much.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.